Hi all, Loz D Punch Out TV. Hope you're all well on this gorgeous Sunday afternoon. Absolute gorgeous day. Uh, First of all, I do apologise if you can hear that buzzing noise in the background. Just got one of them annoying neighbours what's out every weekend. He's always washing his car or power washing his drive, or I don't know, he's always banging. So I do apologise if you can hear the noise in the background. Right, let's get into it. First video, and there's no smoke without fire. Conor Benn this morning back at it again on Twitter, posting pictures of him running up that famous mountain. I think it's in Marbella or Cyprus, where his dad used to train, trying to replicate his dad, and putting pictures up of when his dad used to train there. And what you're probably thinking, why am I talking about that? There's nothing wrong with that. But what I want to know is, has Conor Benn served a silent ban? Because if you can remember back, I forgot now because it's been that long since I've done a video on him, but probably 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I know they've done it twice, said he was coming back, nothing happened. Then they came back with some doctors saying, got solid proof that they can prove he didn't take whatever it was, this clomifene, or it wasn't intentional. And then it went all quiet again. Since then, I think he had a fight with Pistola Pete in Vegas in a sports hall. It was awful. There was about 200 people in there. But he struggled with Pistola Pete. And towards the end of that fight, Pistola Pete started piecing him up. You can quite see that, to me, he was juicing. I'm always going to say this kid's a drug cheat. A lot of people don't like it, but I have to tell it for what it is. I've got nothing against the lad. I wish him the best. At one time, I was a big fan of him. Till I started to see the pattern that this kid was going, cherry picking. Well, I wouldn't say cherry picking, but yeah, I would actually. I'll say, yeah, cherry picking. Being hand-picked opponents. They were all old biffers. People who were washed up, people who hadn't fought for years, like Pete Van Bin, man, not been in the ring for 3 years, and Chris Algieri, not been in the ring for 3 years, and stuff like that. So I started to fall out of love with the guy, and then bang, he's a drugs cheat. Now, I used to hammer this guy, and I stopped doing it because it become boring. And to be honest, I think people got sick of it. But I haven't been on Conor Benn Street for a long time, so I just want to make it clear. Until this kid proves his innocence to me, he'll always be a drugs cheat to me. I find him rude, I find him arrogant. He thinks he's above the law. He thinks he doesn't have to answer to the British Boxing Board of Control, And that's all the things like that I don't know, just made me dislike him. Not as a person, but just as like a sportsman and that. Just a bad apple in boxing for me, because, like I say, you've never done anything to prove your innocence to me. You went on Piers Morgan, making yourself try and get people feel sorry for you. To me, it showed me you were even more guilty. But the mainstream media won't ask him the proper questions, and all this good stuff. But people don't like it when you say that he's a drugs cheat. I've had people call me out on Facebook for it and Twitter before, but I stand my ground with the guy, because he could have killed someone. And you can quite clearly see before he was juicing, the power's not there like it was before. Now he must be making a comeback because, like I say, he keeps posting on Twitter, comeback. He's been doing it actually since the end of July. So he must have a fight scheduled somewhere, or has he Is he going to get his licence back off of the British Boxing Board of Control? I don't know. Something's fishy going on. Or is he just going to end up having a fight in America again? But yeah, something's fishy. And that was another thing what pissed me off, because him and Tank Davis are always going back into, and he was trying to make a fight with Tank Davis at 147, a 135 pound fighter. But like I said before, why didn't he come down to one? Why didn't you have it at catch weight at 140? Not catch weight. Get it to 140. Move Tank up to 140, and you come down to from 147 to 140. But you didn't want to do it. You wanted to try and boil Tank up to 147. But I don't know. But I've got a sneaky feeling that this kid's gonna be making a comeback very soon in the UK. I've got this gut feeling something's happened. He's been very quiet for a long time. He's normally quite loud on, especially on Twitter. He loves posting and arguing with people, but he's been very quiet for a long time. And then all of a sudden now he's popped back up with his training videos, stuff like that. I mean, like I say, if he has served a ban, then fair dues. But we should have been told. Or is it that Eddie's got a trick up his sleeve, and the kid's making a comeback, and the board are gonna roll over? I don't know. But yeah, Conor Benn back on Twitter, posting all these videos and pictures that he's on the road back. So anyway, let me know what you think. Peace out. I'll catch you in the next couple of days.